Hello. I was, what do you call it? I was live. I guess, well, I tried to do restream, but I guess it is, what do you call it? I messed something up. Oopsie. I guess I will just start over here. So, thank you so much for taking a look, and thanks, Heather, for texting me. But who am I? I'm Aubrey, and someone to give me a thumbs up. Thanks. So, many of you, I'm sure, the three that are watching, you know that I had an accident 5 years ago and thought my life was over. I scoured the internet looking for somebody, anyone, even recovered or even recovering, working to recover from an accident, a traumatic brain injury, and mine specifically is what do you call it? Diffuse axonal injury, which is like adult shaken baby syndrome. And I'm like, wait, so let me see about that. Well, overall, it said like 10% of people ever even wake up. They give me a 5% chance. I'm like, whoa. It was funny. In the hospital, they kind of were letting all sorts of people back to see me, and they're really not supposed to in the emergency room and stuff. And all of a sudden, well, they thought I wouldn't live through the night, so they're like, "Ah, she's gonna be dead. Just let these people back." Because I was on a training ride for ALC, the AIDS Life Cycle. It's right out in California from San Francisco down to LA over 7 days. Super awesome. Anyways, but they were letting all these people in there, and they were like, oh crap. So it's a couple days now, she may live. So they kind of had to back that up and had to kind of, I don't know if you'd say rethink it, but basically change everything. So hearing that now, of course, I didn't know what was going on, but hearing it now, kind of funny. So, oh, and one cool thing about that, so the accident happened, it was, they were having a surprise birthday, or they planned a surprise birthday for me the next day. And I kind of messed that up. Oopsie. So they had the little party in the hospital parking lot and sang happy birthday up to my window, complete with birthday cake and my favorite Woodford whiskey. So I'm like, it's awesome seeing the pictures and the videos after. I'm like, dude, that's some cool people out there. So, anyways, what I was going to, what I like to share with you all today is distraction, which it's kind of funny. I am very good at it, and I mean, I was kind of how you easily ish distracted before, um, but it, how should you say? Okay, by the way, yeah, I have aphasia, so sometimes I cannot think of words, and it's frustrating me. Anyways, so I could be a little distracted before, but I had gotten to where I was a lot better. I mean, I had just became a software engineer, like, what, a year and a half before my accident. Right. I'm like, finally, I got this, and I have made it. I mean, I got this thing. And then when it all gets slammed. Wait, what? I remember I was just like, wait. So I went through in my short time frame, of course. So fun little story. I lost like 160 pounds, and I'm like, I can do anything. So I became a software engineer. I studied and went to a boot camp. I'm like, all right. I got recruited out to San Francisco. Ooh, all right. Moved all the way across country by myself. Wait, what? Yep. And then went for it. Had a good job in the startup. All right, this is great. And then that startup kind of went down, and I'm like, oh gosh. So then I'm out of a job, and I got to find another one. Whoa. I'm living in San Francisco without a job. What am I going to do? And it's a crazy thing, but I would like to say I am very proud to say my first interview in San Francisco was at Google. What? I had an awesome omelet for a breakfast interview. Anyways, super fun. But I was able to get another job much better and with a company. Well, I had said a more secure company. I wanted that. And so I thankfully was able to find that and was able to get a good team, and we're all distributed. So it was all over the place, and there was an office, but I didn't have to be in, so I go every morning until lunch and take off and work from a coffee shop or whatever. Awesome. I'm telling you, it's a way to go. Before everybody went working remotely, I figured that out. So, anyways, it was amazing. Okay, back to why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, I was in the hospital, and well, like I said, I was looking for anybody who had recovered or was recovering. I couldn't find anything. So I was like, all right, well, if I live, well, by that time it was, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to do something. Even if it's terrible, like this, but I'm like, you know what? I'm making it my job since how do you say, there's many doctor's tests and things that I had to do, and they determined that because of my brain injury, I am not allowed, but I cannot focus enough to do my job. Anyways, so yes, I am considered disabled. And funny thing, well, ish. So my disability is not, what do you call it? My body per se, my movement, even though I'm like, hey, this is fine, this not so much. But so my disability is mental. My brain injury is what causes me to not be able to work anymore. So, anyways, so yes, I still have my geekery. I'm like all interested in technology, this and that, and I'm very excited. I just got a MacBook. Oh, what do you call it? A Mac Mini. Sorry. And trying to figure it out and trying to figure out Ecamm here, Facebook, and YouTube. Like, trying to do my thing. Oh, and one thing I would like to say is check it out. My guitars, always, for years, I wanted to, hang them on the wall. What? Now I can. Pretty awesome. Anyways, so I'm starting to see some other things. I do not know about these comments, but maybe I'm messing something up. Oh well. But, oh, and now, oh wow. Gosh. Okay, see, I'm going back and forth. I'm too distracted. Okay. Well, my friend and what would you call a mentor? The head lady, the boss lady, my coach, there we go. She's telling me that, or told me, suggested that at least 10 minutes, because I'm like, I'm going to get on here and nobody's going to talk to me. But, oh, and Megan says hi. Hey there, how are you doing? So I got something, yeah. So thank you so much, and wait, I can do this, right? There we go. Yep. All right. There we go. Awesome. thank you so much. And how are you doing on this lovely, what is it, lunchtime for you? So, and man, thanks, y'all. So, what is it? I promise I will work on this and get better. But yes, okay. What I want to say is remember, life will not go how you plan. I mean, I had a lot of different stuff planned, but you know what? Take what you have and use it. There are good things around. Just stop and look around. Take a look. Say a nice word to someone. You will never know what that will mean. Compliment somebody. Tell your barista you appreciate the coffee. Or the grocery store clerk that you appreciate them stocking the coffee. So just remember, work on just exude thankfulness. As silly as it sounds, it's kind of a big deal and it matters. So, gosh, all right. Well, I will wind it up, I guess, and just say thank you so much for tuning in on my first live stream, and I promise it'll get better. But let's see. Yep. Well, thank you so much, and make sure you remember, you matter. Your story matters. You belong here. Cheers.